If you're going to use a realtor to sell your house, there are several questions you need to ask. That's what I'm talking about today. Stick around. Hi, welcome back. My name's Joe Brown, and I'm a realtor with Century 21 List with Beggins, located in South Tampa. Thank you so much for being here with me today. So, as I said in the introduction, if you're going to use a realtor to sell your house, there are some questions you really need to ask. And I'm going to highlight 3, but stick around because I have a special offer for you, okay? Stick around to the end. But here are 3 important questions you need to ask. So number 1 is just what is the experience of the brokerage, right? What is the back office support? What's the leadership management experience in this transaction? Let me tell you why that's an important question. Buying and selling a home is a legal endeavor, okay? There's a legal contract that binds both parties to the closing. And listen, we are licensed as realtors. We are not lawyers. And so there's a lot of support that needs to be given to make sure the transaction is done properly. Now, I will tell you that Century 21 Beggins Enterprises, and List with Beggins is part of Beggins Enterprises, has been around for 30 years. And we have sold 65,000 homes, more than 65,000 homes in those 30 years. We have gone through the foreclosure crisis back in 2009. We've also seen some boom times like we just went through 2001 to 21 and 22. So my brokerage has a lot of experience. The leadership has daily training, daily support. I can pick up the I can pick up the phone and call the office manager. I can call the brokerage just to get those answers and guidance I may need for the transaction, all for the purpose of serving you better. So number 1 question is, what type of back office support does your realtor have to make this a smooth, problem-free transaction? Okay. Question number 2 would be, what specifically or how specifically will this agent price your home to get the most value for your home? So let me answer that if you were to ask me that question. So number 1, I have built my career, first of all, as an educator, and now in real estate. Honesty is number 1. You don't need me blowing smoke. You don't need me making grandiose promises that aren't based on reality. So I am going to be honest with you. And so if I come to your house and you say, Joe, I want you to sell my house for $800,000, but I know your house isn't worth that, I'm going to tell you, listen, I can't help you. If that's your price, I can't help you. And because would you rather hear it from me, or would you want somebody to say, oh yeah, we'll list it at $800,000 if the house sits on the market and never sells, right? You are hiring me to sell your house. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to show you comps, what other homes have sold for. And there's really 3 different levels. 1 is, do you want the house to sell quickly? So we price it a little bit lower. Is money more important to you? So we may price it a little bit higher, but we know it'll be on the market for a long time. And then in between, maybe a 3-month to 4-month waiting period, and it may be a stretch depending on interest rates and buyer demand. There are different designations. So I have a designation called PSA, Pricing Strategy Advisor. It's a extra series of courses I had to take just to better value homes for sales. I'm also a seller's representative specialist. Again, that's more training I took to better serve you, the seller. So again, those are important questions to ask your realtor if you're working with a realtor to sell your home, right? How are they going to price your home? Are you involved in the process, or are you the only one involved in the process, right? For me, it's a combined effort. Yes, I'll listen to what you say, but I want you to listen to what I'm saying about the market. And then question number 3 is, how will the realtor market your property? So again, myself. So listen, as a realtor, I'm part of, there is a difference between being a real estate agent and being a realtor. There is. I can be a real estate agent, but not be a member of the National Association of Realtors. But I am a realtor, I'm a member. And because of that, I'm a member of the MLS, the local MLS. So yes, a lot of real estate agents, a lot of realtors will list your home and put it on MLS. And so other agents can see MLS. They may even go a step further and put it on Zillow. And again, I don't have experience with other brokerages. I will tell you with Century 21, Beggins Enterprises, if I list your home, it goes on over 200 international sites, both national and international sites. We want the full gamut of exposure for your house. Plus, I'm going to talk to you about doing open houses. I'm very active with social media ads, Google ads, or Facebook ads. I put those out there. I want to hold Brokers Opens. Brokers Open invites other realtors in to view your house. Again, just for exposure. I want to canvass your neighborhood, because if you live in a neighborhood, don't you want your friends to live near you? And so we'll talk to the neighbors and say, hey, who do you know wants to live in this neighborhood? Right? All these are different ideas to market your home. And again, the marketing plan depends on the type of market we're in. If you remember, just a year ago, less than a year ago, homes are flying off the market within weeks. Markets kind of shifted, and now homes are sitting on the market for a couple months. So the marketing has to be different. So I've highlighted 3 key questions, right? What's the experience and background of the broker? How will somebody price your house? And then how will they market the house? But here's an offer that I mentioned at the very, very beginning. Century 21 has developed 11 questions that you should ask your realtor. And I didn't want to take the time to go through all 11 questions. However, I will put all 11 questions on my website. So visit joebrown.com, go down to the blogs, and I will put all 11 questions in the blog. You can download it, look at it yourself, share it with your friends and family who you think need to know this, right? And of course, you may have your own questions. I hope this was informative for you. Absolutely, buying and selling home is critical, and you want somebody with experience. You want a brokerage with experience to make this smooth, to calm your fears, to just make this a smooth transaction all the way around. Thank you so much for being here with me today. As I said, check out my website, joebrownc21.com. I love sharing this information with you because South Tampa, Florida living is awesome.